Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Donna and I like talking about fashion, style, luxury, handbags, you name it. If you're also into all that good stuff, don't forget to subscribe below and hit that notification bell. So today I'm going to be giving you guys 5 tips or tricks on how to take better care of your handbags. And for those of you who might be wondering why it's important to take good care of your handbags, well, the answer is very simple and easy. Basically, by taking good care of your handbags, you keep them in better condition for a longer amount of time. So in the end, you get to enjoy them for long periods of time and for years and years to come, kind of saving you money, if you will, in the long run. And for those of you who are the type to change your bags or sell them and get new bags periodically, well, taking good care of them is also important for you guys because they maintain their resale value, making you more money in the future when you do decide to part ways with them. So without further ado, let's get started. For those of you who are seasoned handbag collectors, these tips may seem kind of basic or you may already know about them. But for those of you who are just starting to get into the luxury handbag realm, I hope this can help you with your handbags. So tip number 1, and that is to avoid putting your bags on the floor. Now floors can be dirty, wet, there can be pebbles, gravel, you name it. By avoiding to put them on the ground, you do protect the underside of your bag. Now this may be less true for bags that have little feet on them, but to be honest with you, all of my bags, whether they have little feet under them or not, I avoid putting them on the ground, more so if they are a light color like this one. I mean, by putting them on the ground, you may scratch them, you may wet them, dirty them, stain them, and all in all, it's not very good for the condition of your bag. So a solution to that is to invest in bag hangers or bag hooks like I do right here. And basically what you do with these little gadgets is that you do hang them on your table or on a table in the restaurant or wherever you may be. And then you hang your bag like so. Let me just get my bag straight. Like so onto the table, which avoids them from getting damaged while being laid on the floor. What you do have to be careful about with these bag hangers though is that depending on the width of your table, sometimes if your table's too thick, it might not fit. They do sell bag hangers where the hook is on the opposite side of the area that hangs onto the table, which may help if your table is thick. These are my favorite kind. I got these on Amazon. They're called bag hangers. And why I like these so much is because the grip is so strong compared to other bag hangers or bag hooks I have tried in the past. I feel like this really sticks to the table and doesn't budge or move no matter how heavy my bag may be. Whereas this type, like so, tends to kind of move or get pulled off the table if my bag is too heavy that day. So I can link some of my favorite in the description box below, so have a look there if you're interested in investing in some bag hangers. Tip number 2 is to invest in bag organizers. And for those of you wondering what a bag organizer is, here it is. So basically it's an insert that you put into your bag and it helps you organize your bag like the name suggests. So usually they do contain pockets where you can store different items like money, pens, water bottles. They are more useful as organizers in bigger like tote type bags, like for example the Neverfull from Louis Vuitton. But however, I like buying them for most or all my luxury bags for many reasons. First of all, they do protect the interior of your bag. So by inserting this in your bag, it protects the inside, whether the interior is canvas or leather. So basically all your keys, creams, pens, whatever may damage, scratch, dirty, wet the interior of your bag is held in this bag organizer. So if they were to leak or rub against the walls of your bag, it's the bag organizer that will get dirty or damaged instead of the inside of your bag. Another good reason for investing in bag organizers is that they do help maintain the shape of your bag. So although they are kind of soft, as you can see, they are kind of rigid at the same time, so it helps keep the shape of your bag. Your bag does not stretch towards the outside or kind of fall in. And the third reason I like investing in bag organizers is that it prevents your bag from being overstuffed. So basically you can fill your bag with whatever you need, but because it is kind of rigid, it kind of stops you from overstuffing it. It helps the leather stretch less and the stitching stays nice and tight like it was when you purchased it at the boutique or from your reseller. So my favorite bag organizers are from Samorga. They basically make felt organizers for a whole array of different bags. They have for Chanel flap bags, Dior bags, Lady Dior, the book totes, Louis Vuitton Neverfull, Lulu camera bags, you name it. They have a whole array of organizers for any bag you might think of, and you can also choose the color. I tend to kind of go with the same color of the interior, but if you're feeling kind of crazy and want to mix and match colors, you can do that as well. I'm just going to show you how it works. Basically, because it's soft, you kind of squeeze like so, and you kind of just squeeze it or stuff it into your bag. And there you go. So you can barely tell that there is a bag organizer or insert in it, all the while protecting the inside of your bag. So for tip number 3, and tip number 3 is to stuff your bags when storing them. So I store all my bags with the bag organizers in them, but I also like to fill the bag with tissue paper. And if you're gonna go the tissue paper route, I suggest going with plain white tissue paper, non-dyed, to prevent color transfer. Also avoid any type of newspaper, once again, to avoid that color transfer. So what I basically do is, most times they do already come stuffed with tissue paper, so I tend to keep the tissue paper it comes with and continue stuffing it that way when I'm not using the bag. Keep in mind, if you do use a bag organizer, you may need less tissue to stuff your bag. So just like so. And I close my bag like that. And this helps your bag keep its shape, does not overstretch it, and it prevents the walls of the bag from caving in. Another option I've seen people use are old t-shirts, and that really helps for smaller bags because you can kind of squeeze the old t-shirts or cotton tops into the nooks and crannies you can't really get to with tissue paper. So it's another option for those of you interested. So tip number 4 is to store your bags in their dust bags, like so. So I keep all my bags in dust bags, and by keeping them in dust bags, it kind of prevents dust buildup, as the name dust bag suggests. It also helps the leather keep its luster, and it prevents discoloration from the sun. So what I usually do is, honestly, I just put my bag in the dust bag like so, and I put it on my shelf. I never kind of tighten it because I do like to keep the air circulation. For those of you who store their bags in their boxes, it's not a good idea, to be honest with you. The box kind of stops the air circulation, which kind of causes the leather to dry out and crack over time. Whereas the dust bag, although it does protect from the sun and dust, it also helps keep air circulation, which, like I mentioned before, helps the leather keep its luster. Now for tip number 5 is to never store your bags by hanging them on a hook. That is the worst thing you can do, especially for the straps, because even if you don't store your bags while stuffed, the natural weight of the bag will pull down on the strap, and the strap will tend to stretch over time. So it's not a good idea, honestly, to store your handbag hung on a hook. So those are all my tips and tricks for the day. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you learned a lot. If you have any more tips or tricks, don't forget to leave a comment below. I hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.